We got Becky on the phone right now. Becky, how are you?
Good. Hi, Jubal.
You emailed us because you want us to get a hold of somebody. What's his name?
Daniel.
Daniel. And what was so special about Daniel?
We went on this great date. We had dinner, and then he took me to walk through Sculpture Park, and it was a beautiful night, and a nice little kiss at the end. And
Have you tried to get a hold of him after your date?
I did try to contact him. I mean, I'm not going to call him because I still feel that the guy should take the first move, but
All right.
I texted him, and I don't know, it's been about 10 days now, and I still haven't heard from him.
Was there anything weird about this date?
I guess there was a little bit of awkwardness because we kind of knew the same people, and there was a little bit of awkward silence, but other than that, I had a great time.
Like awkwardness when you were talking about the same people, or just when you realized, like, oh, I know that person too?
I didn't really press too much about it. There was moments of like, yeah, we know the same people, and then he got a little quiet. But
I don't want to say that you're not explaining the awkwardness very well, but it's intriguing me to know what you mean by that. I'm hoping that we can get an answer from Daniel. All right, we're going to call him right after this. Are you ready to hear whatever he has to say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We got Becky on the phone. Becky emailed us about a guy named Daniel she went on a date with. They went out and had a good time. In her words, it got awkward when they talked about some people that they both knew. I still don't really understand what that means, but hopefully we're going to find out when we call Daniel right now. Becky, you ready to give Daniel a call and ask him why he hasn't called you back?
Yes. I'm just nervous.
Okay.
Understandable.
Hello?
Daniel, what's up, dude? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
I'm calling about someone that you and I both know. Her name is Becky. I like to call her the Beckster. I like to call her the Beckinator. Her name's Becky. You went on a date with her, and you haven't responded to her texts saying that she enjoyed the date or anything else, or called her.
Yes, because I don't want to go on a second date with her.
All right, that's pretty cut and dry.
Dude, Daniel, you apparently have a good reason.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us why you don't want to go on a second date with her.
Well, somehow the subject of my ex came up, her being in retail or whatever.
Okay.
And she just, immediately was like, oh, yeah, she works at Nordstrom's, right?
Right.
I mean, I had definitely never told her that, and it was the first time we'd ever met. I had no idea how she would know something like that, and it kind of freaked me out.
Oh, all right.
Weird.
And so we were set up, actually, by a coworker. I told him about it, and I was like, how could she possibly know something like this? And he admitted to me, she looked me up on Facebook before the date.
Okay.
All right, that's normal behavior.
Not so much, because she went through all my old photos, and she looked at my ex-girlfriend's Facebook and started looking through all her stuff.
Okay.
Do you have a bunch of pictures of her on your Facebook page? Was it obvious that this was your ex-girlfriend?
No, I don't think it's obvious. There's a couple. She obviously did serious research.
Right.
Can
Becky?
I come in here for a second?
Yeah, go ahead. Becky's on the phone with us right now, Daniel.
Oh, fantastic.
You don't want to go on a second date with me because I looked at your Facebook profile?
Because you
so
way
people do
into
that
my
these days.
Facebook.
You don't know what kind of people are out there these days, and you don't know, you are who your friends are, and I just wanted to make sure that you're not some crazy serial killer,
Well, how do I know you're not a crazy serial killer?
You should have looked her up on Facebook and done the same thing, Daniel. Here's the thing. Before I've ever gone out with anybody, I always Google them and look at their Facebook page. Everybody does it. The thing is, Becky, you don't want to, let him know that you did that. So when he was talking about his ex-girlfriend, you should have just played like you had no clue, not been like, oh, yeah, she works at Nordstrom. I know all about her.
Mm-hmm.
She's 5'8", and she's also a Leo.
It's kind of weird to stalk an ex.
Hold on. Does everybody do that? Is that a thing?
Daniel, yes, they do.
Yeah.
Becky, now, did you do a little too much stalking of Daniel before?
I looked at her Facebook page and I saw that, maybe there was an old picture of them. So I was like, oh, she's really pretty. Let me check her out, because I'm a girl. I want to see what he's used to, dating. And I thought he was cute from his picture, so I wanted to date him. But I just wanted to check her out.
Did you want to cut your hair like hers after and dress like her after? And were you thinking of showing up to the date looking exactly like her, wearing her skin maybe?
Oh, gross.
Yeah, no, none of that.
Becky,
but,
did you go too far?
I don't think so. I mean, everybody does it these days, and it's not like I didn't write on her wall saying like, hey, I'm going out with your ex, I'm not like crazy like that.
Okay. Now, we'll pay for you guys to go on a second date. How about we'll pay for you guys to go to Joey's if you want to go out and eat there and maybe see if you guys hit it off again now that you've gotten this out of the way. Do you guys want to go out again?
I think I'm going to just pass on this one.
Really?
Thank you, though.
You don't even know me. You didn't even, just because of some act that I
Becky's like, I know
me.
every little thing about you, Daniel. You don't know me at all. You haven't done your research.